Hello, everyone. I'm back. It's Andrew Levin, aka writer Mickey Wren, as I continue the weekly vlog of the Runic Warriors. All sorts of different aspects and angles, this, that, and the other. We've covered a few different things already. If there's anything I haven't covered that you would like to know about in relation to the books, please comment at the end of this video. Comment on Facebook when I link the video there. You know, whatever you want to do. But let me know what you want to hear about. Right now, I'm going to continue the series of vlog entries about each individual book. Now, there is 5 books total when the last one comes out, hopefully in June. And we are going to be talking a preview of book 5 at the end of this. Don't get me wrong. Today, we are talking about book 2, Mysteries and Misunderstandings. Brief history of this book. The original story, just like the others, was about 30 pages long. It was just the second installment of what was going to be in one big book of 5 stories. Okay? This one came from a misunderstanding that goes right back to part of my source material, the Power Rangers. In season 3 of the Power Rangers, they introduced a new Pink Ranger, Catherine Hillard. Now, at the time this was going on, I had one ex-girlfriend. She was British. Yes. Now, in retrospect, there is actually only one ex-girlfriend, and it ain't her. Okay? It's somebody else that I'm not allowed to mention. But I digress. So I had this one that I considered an ex-girlfriend at the time. She was British, and because of the very ambiguous way that the relationship had ended, I had a very poor opinion of British people at the time because I was young, naive, and stupid. So they introduced Catherine Hillard on the show, and I thought she was gorgeous from the beginning. I just thought she was so beautiful. I was losing my ass. But I heard her accent, and admittedly, at first I thought she was British. So that had a conflict in my head. Well, when they did a rerun of the first episode she was in, and the lady at the animal shelter very directly asked her if she was Australian, and I was just like, really? So I decided to put that into the story. Now, here's how it unfolds in the book. First of all, Harry lets people know, or at least reminds people, about his British ex-girlfriend, Cheryl Janaway, and the very nasty way that that relationship had ended. And explaining why he has such a problem with this beautiful girl that he met, that he's helping with a piano class, but he thinks she's British, and it's just causing him all sorts of trouble because of his bad opinion of British people, because of what Cheryl did to him. So, yes, imagine his shock when he finds out that this girl, Laurel DeSimone, happens to be Australian. And he has a bit of egg on his face, but she really likes him too, so it all works out in the end. Of course it does. Meantime, in their battles, all of a sudden, there is a 6th warrior that wasn't there the first book. So they're like, okay, who is this person? What is going on? And how are they supposed to be helping? So they piece together a thing or 3. They figure it out. They work with this 6th person, and then find out in the end, which the reader knows the whole damn time, that the 6th warrior happens to be Laurel DeSimone. So that's what's going on. The book was originally released in January of 2017 and looked like this. Okay? That's the original book. At about 125 pages because of formatting mishap. It is, and still remains to be, the largest of the books in the series. After being redesigned, resized, revised, just everything, it turned out to be 221 pages, still the largest of the group, and now looks like this. See? So, that copy is available on Amazon for $11.50, or you could find a Kindle version that has a bit of a different cover for $7.50. Now, trick here. What else can I say about this book? Not much. The mystery of the Sixth Warrior, the misunderstanding between Harry and Laurel, the craziness that ensues, the possible distraction because of all of this weirdness, it all plays a factor in this second book of the series. The Runic Warriors, Mysteries and Misunderstandings, available now on Amazon, along with the other books. The first one that we talked about last time, A Legend Reborn, as well as what we're going to be talking about next time, Family Adventures, and the time after that, Game Changers. Now, all of the titles of these books, oh, and not to mention, after that, we also go into a preview of Book 5, which is called Massive Attack. The titles of all of these books are completely on purpose. As I talked about last time, A Legend Reborn is just as much referring to the backstory of how the Runic Warriors had been assembled 50 years prior, but had suffered a great defeat. So what we're seeing is the resurgence and the recruiting of a new group of Runic Warriors for A Legend Reborn. And this second book, as I said, it's the mystery of a sixth warrior, the mystery of a sixth warrior, and the misunderstanding between Harry and a girl he really likes that turns out to be Australian, but he thinks she's British. Yes. For my ignorance, part of me still wishes I could greatly apologize to Catherine Sutherland, the actress who played Catherine Hillard, who, yes, happens to be Australian and not British at all, and that was my mistake, and I apologize. It doesn't change the fact that I still think that you are an incredibly attractive woman, and I wish I could get to any of your appearances at different conventions, but A, I can't take the time off work, and B, I can't travel worth nothing anywhere past Philadelphia, and you don't seem to come into Philadelphia really a whole hell of a lot, so I'm up a crick. Anywho, so the books are available on Amazon. I hope you enjoyed this little discussion. I'm sorry if it went off in a few different directions. Again, if there is anything about the Runic Warriors that you would like to know about, please comment on this video, subscribe to the channel, comment on this video. I'm going to be putting this up on Facebook, so comment there. And just let me know what you want to know about. I will figure out how to fit it into a vlog entry. Thank you. Bye-bye.